Except the Stone Edge. I mean, maybe even a Stone Edge. It depends on if it's jolly or not. No, don't write Horgan. That's a Stone Edge. Anyway, how does he land his moves and I don't? Hello, friends and foes and all.
Say hello, Draco. Hello, Draco. No, say hello to the audience. Hello to the audience. How dare you make a fool of me?
Y'all, I'm for treat today.
I'll let go and swim around in the slurm and drink as much as I want. Oh, I can't swim!
Because we're going into week number 7 and we're currently undefeated. Somehow, I still don't understand how.
This is where I'd put a trophy. If I had one!
And, yes, I said you're in for a treat because I do not know what I was on when I built this team. Actually, I know what I was on. I was on a lack of sleep and a good amount of caffeine and, you know.
What if they don't pick me? What if they get us all, man? I mean, Christ, if they can get to the Pentagon, then they can get to us all, man.
And this is what we ended up with. And I don't think for the whole season that I've been this insecure with the team. And that's mostly because Irish has a really, not that fun team to build up or anything against. Because, like, he doesn't have a single thing that I can say for sure it's not coming. And that's not great. So you can see the 60 that he's bringing, and you know we have our little. Is he a mascot? He's my mascot. Kevin can be my mascot. He has those 6, and he also has an Eldegoss, which I don't think he brought a lot, but like it's against me considering I have both a Jolteon and a Marowak, and those 2 primarily. It could be pretty good, you know. He has a Meowstic female, which could come. It might not. I don't know. Nasty Plot is a little scary, but again, we do have 2 things to our speed, so it's probably not the worst. I'm saying what should destroy me now. He has an Absol and a Carbink. So okay. How I build this team is that I was looking at him and I was like, hey, you know what goes in? You know what can basically destroy the whole team? Marowak. So I was kind of trying to build around it, and it ended up with a pretty wacky Jolteon, because the problem with Marowak is it's slow, you know, and we don't like that. And I have a feeling that Sword can be there, and Sword can definitely be scarfed, because, you know, Tauros, he needs a good way to revenge it. And like, Absol can kind of do it, but I don't actually know that Absol does enough. And I don't think Absol can be Adamant Jolly and Ospitoro. I think it needs to be... did I say Adamant Jolly? Adamant Scarf. I think it needs to be Jolly. I don't remember. It might. But like, I think Sorg just does it better against me, honestly. Like, I'm not... I mean, I have Weezing, but like... And I have Trevenant, who I did consider bringing, and I had it on the team at one point. But then I realized he had a Flareon, and if there's one thing my team has that we know from day one is fire weakness. So, you know, offensive Flareon kind of goes in.
But I will not be bullied by that.
So, I end up with a wacky Jolteon. It's quick feed. It has 4 investment speed. That's all it needs. Speed, max speed, Scarf Sork. So that's fine. It has a good amount of defense and max HP, because then it can live, I think it's a burn recoil, around stealth rocks, and a close combat from an adamant Sork. And the rest is just a special attack, which is like 156 or something. And Thunder Wave, because the thing is, if I can get like, you know, if I can get the speed control on things like Sork and Frostless and Flareon, Marowak just goes in. And that's why we have it. It had to be Jolly, unfortunately, to outspeed Adamant, max speed, Scarf, Sork, that's paralyzed. But we take it anyway. The only thing is that I originally had Fire Punch on it to hit the Eldegoss. I took it off to get Stuff Rocks up, because I know he plays with hazards, so I feel like I have to play with hazards too, so I'm not necessarily the one that has to click defog. So that's why we have it. Otherwise, you know, just Earthquake, knock off, and then Stone Edge for the Rotom, because I know he does seem to like Rotom. We also have Weezing, because he, again, as I said, he has a Sork. He also has a Steelix. He also has a Wishy-Washy. So we in a little bit of a pickle. We have Toxic Spikes, and that might be like counterintuitive with the I don't know what this is. With the Thunder Wave, but I want to get my Thunder Waves preferably off before I get my Toxic Spikes off, so that I can get Thunder Wave the things that I want to get Thunder Wave, then I can Toxic the rest. That could be quite nice. And then it's just standard Weezing, like literally. We have Jake Long, because as I said, Flareon is a problem. It can also 1v1 this Steelix, and I think it does pretty good against the Stork too, because it's fully physically defensive, you are very opinionated and now you're pooping. And if it's physical wishy-washy, which I don't think it is, I think it's more like if Eldegoss is not there, I'm fully expecting the wishy-washy to be defensive, to take care of Klowitzer. We have Tauros, who I slapped on as always to kind of help, maybe like live a hit from the Meowstic or the Frostlass or whatever if I need be, or the Rotom in general, and just get a buttload of damage off on them. And lastly, we have Articuno, because this is kind of this is my Frostlass answer, and it should, in theory, take care of both physical and special. It might not, we'll see. I also already had a freeze dry on it, some kind of ice move. Took it off because of defog, because you know he has spikes and everything, and it'll be a little annoying. But that's the team, and we'll jump straight into it. Sorry, that was super engaging. Also, I just bribed my bird with some milk because he is getting ready for nap time too. And he does have the Absol. What doesn't he have? He doesn't have the Rotom. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Otherwise, we got pretty on. Yeah, I think the rest is right. Yeah, it looks right. Okay, so I'm not that sad about not having Fire Punch on my my cute little Marowak. My plan was to lead Mayhem. And I don't necessarily think that it's changed, because like I can live any one hit except from an Earthquake from the Steelix. But if a Steelix is probably going to set up rocks, and that means I can get Marowak again right away. He doesn't have an immunity to Earthquake. He doesn't even have a resistance to Earthquake. So I think that would be pretty good, honestly. So I think that's the plan. And if it's anything else, I'm just going to click a move. Because again, we should live anything. Anything. Also, it doesn't have the Meowstic. Yeah, so I think the Wishy-Washy is probably more... I should write them down. Holy damn, what am I doing? Sork. Actually, had I swapped like Steelix and Frostlass, I had them even in the right order. That would have been impressive. Flareon, Frostlass, Steelix, Wishy-Washy, and the Absol. Could be like a Sucker Punch shenanigans. Like the only thing is it could play rough, which would be a little unfortunate for our little Hagamoo, but you know, we have things to speed. Prey. Who's Prey? You're Prey. I don't think you enjoy existing right now, Prey. Dear Prey. Dear Prey. Okay. I know Steelix is coming in. Do I care that Steelix is coming in? Getting a little bit of chip on it would be nice. And I get my Flame off, which means that I can be faster than anything. He withdraws, probably into Steelix. That's a Steelix. And again, I didn't want a Baton Pass, because I want to be faster than anything. I want to be able to paralyze his Sork. I want to be able to paralyze his Absol. That was quite convenient. Also, he does not look particularly special defensive. And right now, you know, I'm not feeling too bad. So I have a Baton Pass, and I go right into Marowak. And I click Earthquake. And no one has fun. But me, hopefully. Unless he does some crazy shenanigans. If I had Magnerize right now, like, Jolteon could actually go in by itself. Like, not gonna lie. Like, Jolteon goes in. And I hope he realizes that, oh no, I might be in a little bit of a pickle. I don't know, I'm actually surprised to neither see Rotom. You are very loud. I guess you're surprised too. To see neither like Eldegoss or... Oh, he swaps into Disaster. Who are you? You can have Psycho Cut. I guess I go into Tauros. Yeah. It could be Scarfed, but then we know. Also, we're getting a little bit of damage off on the cute little Steelix. I mean, there could be a Frostlass coming right in. Do I particularly care? Makes me kind of want to click Megahorn instead. Like, it might not be smart, but like, if we can just get some damage off of me, Iron Head guaranteed takes out the Frostlass, which would actually be kind of nice. So I'm just gonna click it. Like, I'm not gonna miss. Okay, so he's scared. I think we live. No. Okay. Well, that's silly. that was my bad. Okay. Scarf and CC. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, is it? Is it really fine? I don't think it's fine. We could go into the wheezing. Do I want to? I mean, he doesn't really have a good switch into it. I mean, he has a process. I think I want to go into Mayhem. Wait, why am I going? I'm going into Thunderwave. No, actually, like, he loses his thing if I click Thunderbolt. He does lose his thing if I click Thunderbolt. I could also just click Baton Pass expecting the switch. And if not, I can go into Wheezing, so it's not like it's the worst of the worst. Oh, I should also remove Tauros. You might say, you know, that's a little bad, you know, I actually haven't lost Tauros yet before. This feels a little weird. KOs. Tauros. Could you stop? You're actually quite distracting. You're actually very distracting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know, like, I don't feel in the right mindset for this battle, like, honestly. Jasmine. Okay. Thank you. That gives me my Marowak. That's what I want. 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 That is what I want, because I want to click Earthquake. Also, it's like a 70%. I was supposed to, like, write the percentages down, and I did. I just didn't. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. And you're gonna be like, oh no, what do I switch in? Yeah, I don't know either. The wishy-washy? Are you wishy-washy defensive? Is it that defensive? Are you physically defensive? If it's physically defensive, I get a little sad that I didn't bring my my cute little... But I think I made Bona Lisa very offensive, so I think it should be fine. Yeah, I think he goes out of his... No, wait, when does it go out of form? Also, I'm jolly. I'm fearing nothing. I'm fearing nothing here. I'm fearing nothing. I'm actually, my heart is beating a lot, and I have this like, oh, I saw leftovers. There's literally no way that he should ever outspeed me. Unless he has like, no, I don't, no, what's his base speed has to be a lot lower than Marowak, so there's no reason why he should ever outspeed me, but my heart is still like racing. It's galloping out there. It's galloping out there. But like honestly, like again, my goal is kind of just to get Marowak into a position where I can click moves. I have Jolton or, you know, Tauros for that sake in the back to kind of, you know, take care of things and do stuff. That was a wishy-washy. Gone. Wait, what? Threatens Marowak now. I'm okay by Marowak. Bruce, who's Bruce? You're Bruce. Why are you here? I mean, I want to break a sturdy. It's literally why I have this thing. Like, he can go for Send Headbutt. I should be able to live 2 if he is scuffed. Should be able to live 2 if he is scuffed. And we should break sturdy if it's sturdy, which would make a lot of sense if it is sturdy. Close combat. Who would have thought? That did not do a lot. That did not do a lot to me, and we break that thing. And you... Oh, a jetpack. Wait, oh. A jetpack. Okay, I mean, that means none, but I'm going to forget it. if I do things wrong. Okay, that's this thing. Which Hakamo is my answer to. And it is offensive, as I expected it would be, because it's so disgustingly good against my team. Oh, it is. It is. It is. So actually, Absol is the thing that I want paralyzed the most. Flareblitz. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Flareblitz. Flareblitz. Kind of cute, kind of cute. I mean, it's not really cute. I'm gonna go for an Earthquake. It's neutral. I know there's probably a Frostless coming in. But Frostless is going to take some damage. And it might mean that, oh, he has a stack, but, you know, that's kind of fine. I mean, it is what it is. Now you just facade me. Ooh. Should have rested then? I should have rested then. Probably should have rested. Depends on how much the ZQ does. No, we fine. We Gucci. It dies to itself. Kills itself. Flareon, kills itself. Kills itself. And yes, my notes are more important than the videos, and you might argue that that is the wrong priority to have. And it kind of is. That's a frostless. Who would have thought there would be a frostless here? I actually want to keep my Hagamolo because, and there's a reason for this. There is a very good reason for this. It can still 1v1 Steelix, which you might be like, oh, you don't need that because I got a lot of damage off the Jolteon. And that's actually true. I don't, because Marowak actually does outspeed it. So I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, but I am. Good, you're very opinionated. That's an Ice Beam. Okay, so he's special. Like, after multiple people that brought, like, Choice Bandit against me, like, I begin to fear it a little bit. There could be Steelix coming in. That would make a lot of sense. Also, slow initiative. That's always good. Slow initiative is always good. Oh, you Thunder. Oh, fancy. Yeah, I'm a Thunder Wave. That's okay. That's okay. As long as I'm not fully paralyzed. Okay, good. then it's okay. Then it's okay. Then it is okay. I'm going to go into Jolteon. And actually I have a pretty free Shadow Ball. Honestly, I have a very free Shadow Ball. Because I get the Weezing chip down. Not the Weezing, Steelix chip down. This thing takes a lot. His Scarper is slower than me. As long as I'm not a complete idiot. Please tell me I'm not a complete idiot. Jolteon, I am. I have 126 speed. Absol. Showdown usage. But yeah, Jolly. Okay, choice. That's not how I spell choice. No, that's the instance. Choice. Scarf is 208 max. So we're like literally Gucci. What did I click? I clicked Shadow Ball. Very, very expected. But like, still, we get this thing one down. And I am not too afraid. Actually, that's on the 50%. Okay, I'm being a little lucky with that. Also, I clapped my computer, and I shouldn't have done that. And my thing here also kind of chooses to punish me for it. And I'm just going to click Baton Pass. I'm kind of fine with it, because I can if he switches, you know, too bad, I get initiative. And if he doesn't, I get my Marrow again. So that's exactly, that is the goal. I'm glad that you can scream at me so that I do the right thing, darling. I love having a bird. It's so fun. It's also a hassle, and you know, you need to remember that you literally have a flying poop machine, except, you know, mine can't fly. And he set up leg and rocks, which, I mean, that's cool. that was my thought process to that. That is pretty cool. And I guess that's kind of all he wants out of this thing, because I don't think he's sagging anything else for it. But like, Jolteon is looking very good. Like, honestly, if I can get things worn down just a little bit like Jolteon, his stuff goes in. Screw Marowak, you know. What am I doing with that thing? I don't know either. And I don't know why I forgot that Absol gets close combat. I was like, oh, it only has superpower. So it'll only click it once and not be, you know, that scary afterwards. That's not how it went. At all. That's not how it went at all. Okay, so Steelix gone. Okay, KO'd by Marowak. KO'd by Marowak. Which is kind of cool. Kind of cool. Banshee. That's still this thing. That is still this thing. And it also means that right now he doesn't have a resist to flying from Articuno. So Articuno's also looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. And if the Absol locks itself into Dark move, which I don't think it would. Would it? Would it? It might. No, it wouldn't. Ice Beam. Good. That's fine. I can be Cheeky Pete and Roost up. Which is not a bad idea, necessarily. To get pretty close to full. I mean, okay, he has a stack now. Well, that's fine. I do a defog. So that's kind of fine. That's kind of fine. And considering I never set up any of my hazards yet, you know, that's kind of fine. I mean, it does give him a free switch. But I am also not going to take him out with one hit. But defog lowers the what's it called? Yeah, that's fine. I'm not taking 2 layers of spikes and rocks. Like, forget about it, darling. Forget about it. We're not taking that. 1 layer of spikes, I'll deal with. I'm not taking all of it. I'm not taking all of it. Also, I highly doubt that I'm going to one-shot it anyway. Wait, it doesn't lower you. It doesn't lower the evasiveness. Didn't it do that once? Am I tripping? Didn't it lower evasiveness to defog to get the fog away? Being able to, you know, see things. And landing a hurricane right now would be quite nice. That's a hurricane. That's mist. So okay, this is fun. This is fun. How many times can we click defog and how many times can we click spikes? Oh, okay, we draws this time. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that was very predictable. Bruce could have a stone move. That's not how we say it. That's actually not how we say it. It's also not choice. It's also not choice. But that's fine. Oh no, it does! How did I lowered his evasiveness and I still missed. Also, can he kill me? Can he kill me? I have time to kill. I have time to kill. It's just like, where is my Articuno, by the way? Sork. It's not banned, it's not anything. I should be able to live anything. Except Stone Edge. Except the Stone Edge. I mean, maybe even a Stone Edge. It depends on if it's jolly or not. No, don't write Hurricane. That's a Stone Edge. And how does he land his moves and I don't? And I live. Don't be paralyzed. Don't be paralyzed. And land your Hurricane. Land your Hurricane. You are so good, darling. I adore you. But Artimord, the man, the legend, the myth, I mean, it's technically not a man. It doesn't have a gender, so, you know, it's kind of... Get out by Articuno. Get out. Boy. Articuno. I mean, at this point, we just let it go down. We just let it go down. I mean, I could just roost. I think he has to. Like, if he could try and has this, but yeah, no. That's fair. And that's my Articuno gone. Oh no, don't cross it. Okay, oops. Articuno. So he's trying to win with the Absol, which I am not about. I am not about it. Did I get damage off on this thing? I don't think I got enough damage off of this thing. But I have to go into Mayhem. Yeah. We Shadow Ball. We do Shadow Ball. I want to, like, keep my Weezing around in case I do need a little bit of extra damage. On the things at the end. I'm so nervous still. Like, oh, that bloody Absol. That bloody Absol. He is getting ready for bed. I mean, honestly, I am too. And y'all are probably not, because it's not that late when I upload this unless you're, like, East. Do I even have any viewers from East? Wow, good description. The more eastern parts of the world, because, like, obviously I know I have Europeans and I know I have Americans and yada yada, but I mean, technically I could look at my statistics. I haven't. So yeah. So yeah, okay. We don't take it out. I can always say that. I'm not fully invested. So I didn't expect to take it out. You also with those drops. Okay, I don't really understand that, but okay. He must know some calcs that I don't. He must be knowing calcs that I don't. I just Shadow Ball again. Because I have to... what's it called? Thunder Wave the Absol when it comes in. And up miss is 90% accurate. Because, you know, I have taken a little bit of damage at this point. I'm taking a little bit of damage at this point. Okay. So Frost is gone. Get out by Jolson. Okay, oh. Bye, Joel. Honestly, I think this is only the second game I brought Jolteon. But I honestly, like, for Jolteon's sake, it's on a team with an Articuno, a Tauros, and a Glowitzer. It's sometimes a little hard to, you know, fully argue for bringing it. And I'm going to stick to my plan. I'm going to Thunder Wave it. Yes, I'm going to Thunder Wave it. And we get to see what he goes in. Psycho Cut, maybe? I mean, locking this up to Psycho Cut probably makes the most sense. Honestly. Honestly? Yeah, I mean, some of my Pokemon are weak to it, including one of my defensive switch-ins. We didn't miss. Okay, that makes me very happy. Because that means a Marowak should, on any day, take this out. And if he doesn't get a crit, I even think Jolteon lives because it's so bulky. This is a bulky Jolteon, darling. This is a bulky Jolteon. I mean, I also think he lives his Thunderbolt again. We are modest, but we're not that invested, so I do think he lives. But it means that, you know, we can let Marowak get the last kill, maybe. Unless he's fully paralyzed. He's not. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Jolteon, you did me good, darling. You get me so good. You did me so good. So we take Mona Lisa in. And Absolute Chaos. Also Jolteon. And unless something completely whack happens now, I think Marowak takes the game. I love how I brought double hazards and I never had to click any one of them, but that is a dead absolute, and I like what I'm seeing. I also KO'd. I don't know what's happening. Honestly, I'm resigning after this season of traveling. Like, I can never live this up. Like, going into this, I was like, okay, even if I lose, like, my last 3 belts, I still have a chance to make playoff. But, you know, we are losing the last 3. Maybe the last 2, you don't know. But good games for Irish. Go check him out. I know he dealt with a concussion and he has a lot of work, so, you know, probably also, like, a little in that, but, you know, it's fine. I'll get my bird put to bed with this cranky little ass. Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.